Ding dong. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ralph with New Flow.
Hi.
Hi, and I'm speaking to
Joe.
Joe. Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
So what brings us out here today?
Right now we have a problem with our drain system. We've had, I've been told that the thing is starting to fall apart. And I want you to take a look and see. I understand you guys scope it. So I'm interested in getting it scoped and everything like that today.
Okay. So what you'd like to do is get us to look at it, and you don't want to do any work today?
Well, no, I mean, I do want to get something done because we can't keep having this problem over and over again. So I do want to make a decision on this and get something done.
Okay, so you don't want to get it fixed?
I want to get it fixed, Ralph. I took off work and everything. Is it possible you could scope it and we'll get this thing figured out and just get a new drain system done, the relining it and things like that?
Sure, so then you would like to get it fixed today if we
Leading question. You can't do that. What? The word what?
Okay, so Joe, if we could fix it today, what would we accomplish if I gave you
We
options?
just get it done then.
Okay.
Let's go take a look
So
at
let's
it.
go take a look.
Yeah,
So-
here it is. Let's go say that. Here's the
Okay.
cleanhouse in the front yard here. Yeah.
Okay, so Joe, just a question. Who found the problem?
It was my wife, Julie. We've been having drain problems for the last couple of years, and this last time it happened, she had her mom over here who was recovering from cancer, and she was really upset about it.
So what did Julie say when she found it?
She said, you know, you don't care. She goes, you're traveling out of town for business. You're going up to Kansas City with your business and stuff like that. But here I am with my mom who's got cancer, and my mom, the poor thing, she couldn't even use the shower or bath. She couldn't even take her shower and stuff because the thing is backed up here. She was upset. She was pretty upset with things.
So Joe, not to poke, but what was that like?
Oh, stressful. Because I'm in Kansas City, you know, I got this company I'm working with over there, and I'm, you know, trying to teach people how to make people happy and how to do good service. And then here I am. They're like, the one guy's joking, like, you're not even servicing your own family. That she's upset with that. I heard her talking to you in the hallway over there, and it was pretty bad, you know. So,
Joe, can I say something?
Yeah, very stressful.
You know, Joe, can I say something?
What's that?
I'd like to thank you. You know, it's nice to meet a person such as yourself who takes the time out of his schedule, and I know you're busy. You say you're traveling a lot, and you know you've got a lot of stress. Obviously, you know Julie's adding it onto it and traveling and everything else. I'd like to say thank you though, because it's a pleasure to meet someone like yourself who takes time out of their schedule and makes this time for me to come out, and we'll make this as best as possible of a solution, and
That's
come
so nice of you to say
come to a
that.
conclusion for you. So thank you.
You want a cup of coffee, Ralph?
I'd love one.
Black or cream and sugar?
Oh, black.
Here you go, black coffee.
Got to keep me awake. Thank you, sir.
With the hair on your chest, there you go. So yeah, well, here's the drain cleanouts right here.
Well, let's take a look at the problem, but one
Yeah.
more question, if you don't mind. Do you have a plumber or someone who normally works on this kind of thing?
Yeah,
for
that's
you?
the guy who was out here before. That was a piece of work. I don't want to get into it though, Ralph. It was pretty negative.
I mean, Joe, off the record, is there a reason or something that I should know that I don't want to duplicate a situation?
You want to duplicate it?
I don't want to duplicate that situation.
You sure? I don't want him to find out.
Joe, off the record, between you and I.
Oh,
I mean, if
okay.
you don't mind telling me, so I want to make sure I don't.
Off the
have
record, I'll
issue.
tell you what happened. The guy came out here and he showed me the roots, and then he takes all the roots out of the pipe and he just leaves them on my floor here. He brings them into the house and he puts them on the front floor in our foyer. He says, "Look, this was inside your pipes." I think he was trying to scare tactic, trying to say, I said, "Get that stuff out of my house." He's like, so it wound up making I have this Oriental rug, this Asian rug from Asia,
Wow.
because Oriental would be racist probably in today's world.
Persian.
It's an Asian rug. It's an Asian rug from Tibet, from these little Tibetan monks. They weaved and wove these rugs together, right? Who knows? Maybe it was from the Philippines even. But nonetheless, we'll cut that part out. Anyway, this rug, you made a big stain on the rug like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, really sorry. Did you call the manager by chance?
I
or-
did. He said, "Well, I'll send over a bottle of Resolve and you can wash it up." I said, "Well, it's not my job." I said, "You guys made the stain on the rug, you know."
Did you talk to the owner? Did you call him by chance?
He wouldn't take my calls back. He wouldn't even do anything with it. So, and then he leaves me a bill for he said, "Yeah, we'll go and get started tomorrow." He said, "I'll start digging now." I said, "What do you mean start digging now?" It's only $16,000. And I said, $16,000? We're not doing that. I said, "No." And then, so I was pretty upset. So this happened yesterday. This all happened, and so we've been without drains for the last day now. And my wife is at the Comfort Inn with her mom and things like that. She's not even living here now. So
Really sorry to hear that, Joe. But you're sure you don't want to call them back and just give them a second chance and see if they Maybe they could send out a different tech, someone who's, a little different, or maybe call the manager and see what he could do.
No, we're done with these guys, Ralph. I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
So you're sure, Joe, you don't want to use them again, though?
Yeah, I'm done. That's why I called you guys for sure.
Let's go take a look at the problem.
So here's the that's why it's interesting how I got a hold of you guys at New Flow.
I was going to ask you, how did you find this show?
Well, I just looked up some research online and I saw you guys some videos and stuff that you guys have. I'm pretty familiar with the process. You pull it in place, you inflate it at 350 psi, 350 linear feet per second. It inflates. Does that sound right?
Well, that's our high velocity epoxy coating, but it sounds like you've been studying a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds like apparently it's stronger on the inside of the pipe than it is the outside and things like that.
It actually is. The outside pipe just becomes a host pipe is what it does.
Yeah, it's a host. And so I heard about all that stuff. So I'm really interested and excited about it. I like the idea that it's just like got done, not having any problems.
When you called our office, how was your experience?
Actually, I called April over there.
Okay.
She was so nice. She booked the call. We scheduled it. We talked about our families and stuff like that. She's just really a sweetheart.
Oh, she's fantastic. Do you mind if I tell her that?
You guys tell her I said that?
Oh, certainly. We always love to pass on those kind of compliments. It just,
Really?
make sure that she knows she's doing her job right, and we can tell her.
You're going to tell her that?
Nicely. Yes.
That's so up with people. That's so nice of you to do that.
We thank you for the opportunity, but passing that along to her just makes us all a better company is what it does.
Thank you so much. That's so nice. I made some cookies. You want a couple cookies?
No, thanks. Can't do cookies. Still trying to lose
Take them
weight.
to go? How about taking them to go?
I'll take a couple to go, though.
I'll take a couple. There you go. Take the couple to go.
I can always share those with the wife.
I can't eat them either, but
So we'll take a look at the problem. Yeah. So
what'd you find here, Ralph? Something nice and easy?
Well, Joe,
come up with this? What do you think?
I did find a problem with the sewer system, and there is a fracture in your sewage line. And I did have the opportunity to scope the rest of the lines, as I told you I would, take a look at everything throughout the house and the residence. Yeah. But don't worry, we do have some solutions. So
what's the exact problem you found out there now?
Joe, I found a fracture in the sewer line. There's actually a crack, which is just giving you the root intrusions, the separation at a joint. But it is fixable. It is repairable with our process. So, and I do have some options for you. I did put together 6 options. I put together a premium option. Then there's one a little bit less than that. Then I put together some mid-range and some economical options for you. So I can present them to you and let you take a look at all of them and see what you think and go from there.
That sounds perfect. Let's do that.
Sure.
So what's your top option called?
Our top option is our premium option. It's Joe's no worries while he travels for Julie. So he doesn't have to get yelled at every time he opens up the door and doesn't have a sewage system.
Oh my God.
And we're going to rehabilitate and fix it for you.
That's good, yeah. What does that include?
Our premium option starts out with the interior of the house. Even though your problem is on the exterior, we're going to take care of that, but we're also going to take care of the interior drains. So we're going to do the kitchen drain, which is a cast iron 2-inch line. We're going to take care of that. Then you have the laundry line. And then we have an interior main, which is your main line that goes all the way through the interior and it picks up those 2 lateral lines. And then, of course, the exterior main line, which I did find out was an Orangeburg line at part where it connects and does the transition from the main into the Orangeburg that runs.
You mean the obsolete pipe, you mean?
It's actually obsolete, yeah. It was actually used. It's actually tar paper made from the 50s.
Oh, my goodness.
So and it actually kind of rounds in on itself.
Why do they call it orange? It's not orange, is it?
No, I don't know where they got the name from, to be honest with you. It's probably the worst pipe that they've ever made, but they actually used it for a long time. They were trying to save money.
Oranges sound nice.
Well, oranges always do sound nice.
It's a citrus flavor.
So, and then it also comes with, we're putting in 2 new toilets. We're actually rehabilitating the showers. We're actually going to go through and clean those drains out. Make sure that they're functioning correctly and go through and clear them and clean them and hydrojet them. And you're going to get a 20-year warranty. It's a no-hassle warranty, too.
Wow. So it's going to be every single thing under the house and also the front of the yard and things like that?
The fracture out front, we're actually going to put cleanouts in, so you have sweeping cleanouts. We're going to make sure that it's everything going out to the front and underneath the residence. 20-year warranty, no hassle. The way I like to put it is basically you're allowing me to buy your pipe for the next 20 years. You're paying me to buy your pipe.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it is our premium option. Now this is, I call this like my Rolls Royce Cadillac issue.
Yeah.
It does have some value to it. It is a premier investment. And Joe, take a guess. Take a guess how much you think something like that would cost.
I mean, it sounds like you're talking about $20,000 or more.
What happens if I said double that?
$40,000, Ralph?
What happens if I said it's a little more than that?
I had to throw you out of here. I can't do that.
Well, take a guess, Joe. I mean, you guessed at 20. I told you it was more, and I told you it was
40?
probably
50?
You're getting close.
70? How much is it, Ralph?
It's actually $50,500.
$50,500?
I can show you right here, Joe.
Wow.
But that does include everything.
Oh, I see.
What should we do?
I see. Got his prices here.
Yes, this one is our next series down, which does not have all the same lines.
I see. Well, Ralph, this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I can tell you that.
Well, Joe, it is a premium investment. What should we do?
I mean, I was thinking it'd be more like the $18,000 one here.
What do you like about that choice?
But I don't like it. It's not as good as the other one.
So should we dismiss that choice?
No, we have to keep that in reserve. Is there anything you can do on the price, like get the 50,500 down to, I don't know, somehow like 40,000? Take off 10%.
Joe, unfortunately I can't, but I do have other options there that do fit that price range.
Can't you just do something where we take a haircut on this one a little bit? I know business is business, bro.
Joe, let me ask you, what do you do for a living?
I do consulting for businesses. You know?
Okay, so if someone asked you that question, do you feel your services are reducible or deductible, discounted?
No, because it's always the best. We do the best service of any kind.
Joe, that's what I'm trying to provide for you here, so what should we do?
I see what you mean. Can you email this to me and I'll call you back later?
Joe, I'd like to say I could. The reality is our company does world-class service, and that would be a disservice to you.
What we just do is take away that. Yeah.
Why don't we do this? We'll take away the top option.
But that's the one I like.
What do you like about it, Joe?
Well, I mean, doing every single thing under the house, doing the main out there, doing the tubs and the showers and everything with 20 years. Ralph, that's pretty good. That's the thing I really want the most, I think.
So what should we do?
Well, my wife is at the hotel right now with her mom at the Comfort Inn. If I did do that one for 50,500, would that get the job done? I don't know. How would we be able to? I mean, you guys backed up. When could we get the job done?
Joe, we are backed out. We're backed out 6 to 7 weeks. But we could, what we do is our customers, when we put them under contract, we do take care of an immediate spot repair if we find one such as this that would be necessary. And then we also do maintain the line till we get you back into full service and do the job. So what that means is if you have any issues throughout that period of time, you just call our company. We come out, we hydrojet it, get the drains open for you, keep you flowing, keep you in service so you don't have this issue of having Julie over in a hotel. So what should we do?
Is this competitive if I shopped around when I find a cheaper price?
Joe, I can't really answer that question. I can tell you this. I worked out the 6 options for you and your family. I did those so that you have 6 competitive prices right there. So what should we do?
So how soon? So if I wanted to get the drains, because today is Thursday, but at least have the drains operational so that my wife can come back home for the weekend, like on Saturday, Friday night, or something like that.
Joe, if I said I'd get the drains operational by end of the day today, what would you do?
We just get it done.
So what should we do?
50,500. Let's do that one.
How would you like to pay for it?
I do American Express.
If I said you could, what would we do?
I do American Express.
Then let's get it done.
What should we do?
What should we do?
Let's do it. Joe, one more time.
I was going to go. So Joe, just one more time. I've given you 6 options. Are you sure there's not a lesser option you'd rather choose?
No, that's the one I want.
So again, what should we do?
Let's get it done. All right, Ralph. Nice job.
Thank you, Joe.
Good job on Ralph.